just went down to the river for a little bit to sit in the sun with my husband because he asked if I wanted to go meet him at the river, and I was doing some homework, but I've been feeling like I've been easily able to get my work done within the weeks this semester, so I decided to play hooky for my homework and just take a load off, get some sunshine, and rest by the river with my love. And it's so funny, like being, or it just like feels weird, like being out in the day, the two of us without our son, because it just feels like something's missing. But it's really nice to take those times while Alex is with a friend, with a babysitter, to just to give ourselves that time together in the day. It reminds me of our relationship at the beginning stages and how in love we were. And yeah, it was really nice. It's also been like really cloudy, like abnormally cloudy in town. And so just driving a little bit east into the sun is like so nice. I just feeling like a June gloom in July. And I don't know, the weather's just been so weird around here recently. I feel like it's been a lot cloudier than it usually is, like during this time of year, because this time of year in the summer it's all usually nice and sunny and warm, but it's been like gloomy and it's been weird. And so I was walking back up to the car from the river, and I was going on a little trail that was on the other side of the river than where I went down initially from the parking area. And I'd never walked on this trail before, and it was like pretty steep and pretty rocky, and like I just saw myself, or like was thinking about that thing people say about the steps will appear before you on your path, you know, when you're trusting in the guidance and the powers of the universe. You don't have to worry about what step comes next and what you're going to do, because the path will just unfold before you. And I was really feeling into that while I was walking. And then I was realizing too that you have to take some sort of step in order for the next one to be revealed. Like, people want to plan out these long-term plans, you know. I think it's great to have goals, but having like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and having this like very structured plan is like, it can make people feel more comfortable, but you don't necessarily know what the plan is going to be, because the more that we try to control the plan, it just takes the magic out of it. And it actually, you know, it's then you're like trying to like force things to happen, whereas when you just trust in the path unfolding before you and letting go of what it should look like, it opens these doors for the magic to happen and for things that are unexpected to happen that you couldn't have predicted. So there's something so magical about working with the universe in that way. And I was just really realizing that while I was just walking up this little trail to my car. And just really, the main thing was like realizing that we have to take some sort of step forward in order for things to get moving, you know. So if you're feeling really stagnant, or like whatever, no change is happening in your life, it's like, do something different, you know, whatever it may be. Tune into your intuition. What is your intuition nudging you to do that maybe you've been procrastinating on, or like hesitating for some reason? Just do it. Just do something different. And hopefully it's something that's aligned with the guidance that you've been receiving, because we're always receiving guidance. Whether or not we're listening to that is a different story. We have to actually listen and then do something with the guidance. We can't just sit there and expect things to happen. We have to take action and make moves. So I'm just enjoying this beautiful drive now down this backcountry road. I'm on my way to my last neuro-linguistic programming session, and yeah, I just decided to take the long way home, even though I have to pee and even though it's 18 minutes before my session, because I know that I'll have enough time to get there. And I really like driving down this one back road because it's so beautiful. It's like the long way. Like, I don't have to go on the highway. It's like a side road, but it's pretty far out in the country, I'd say. And it's so nice out here. It's so beautiful. Flowers and animals and plants and blue sky, and it's just so beautiful. So, I didn't have any reason necessarily for taking this road other than I just felt like I wanted to, and yeah, just trying to enjoy the journey, these extra moments alone in my car. Because my car, driving alone is like there's certain activities that get me into like a meditative state, and which is where I want to be, and so peaceful to just be in my own flow and just in that meditative zone. And driving is one of those things. Sometimes I want to listen to talks or podcasts. Sometimes I want to listen to music, and sometimes I just want to drive in silence because it's so peaceful and relaxing. Another one of those activities for me is actually doing the dishes and being in the shower, and also being in the hot tub, being in water. There's something about water when I'm doing the dishes or in the shower or I'm in the hot tub. The hot tub is just a really healing experience because this big body of warm water is just holding you, and you feel so safe and snug, and it's really healing for the sacral center, the sacral chakra center. And I've done a lot of deep healing in the hot tub in the night, in the nude, by myself. But also doing the dishes and showering are really nice activities that I have to do. They're kind of like chores. I almost think of like taking a shower as a chore these days, but it is so nice to take a shower. I just cherish the moments in the shower by myself after becoming a mom. Like, it's just like, well, unless, until my son comes in trying to talk to me or show me something or asking me for something. But yeah, I also enjoy doing the dishes. I get like just into this meditative state, and I receive messages and guidance, and yeah, I like doing the dishes. Nowadays, I usually do the dishes while I'm listening to a lecture for school or listening to something else that I want to listen to. But yeah, it's always a nice meditative time. So anyway, this is just my stream of consciousness on a Wednesday afternoon. Life inside the mind of Millie McLean, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching.